Hi Team Zenden, welcome to our cozy retreat, a happy place which we proudly call it home. Come on in. I'm Arti. I share this space with my husband, daughter and a helper. My husband, son and daughter-in-law work in the maritime industry. My daughter-in-law's in the education field and I'm a fashion designer. So this is our patio, one of the highlights of our apartment and one of the favorite places for the entire family. Our day starts and ends here. We enjoy our morning masala chai and unwind during the twilight hours. This swing is one of my favorite spots where I sit for hours designing my new creations. The patio happens to be my daughter's favorite yoga and her painting space, which uses this area. I have placed old empty bottles neatly on the windowsill, which give our patio a really rustic charm. Now, let me waltz you through our abode. This is our living room. We entertain all our guests, friends, family when they visit us. This truly is a melting pot of all the places we have lived in or traveled. My husband and I are passionate about interiors and we are avid art collectors, which is very evident. Each piece has been picked up by us and each item has a story to tell us of somewhere we have cherished or called it home, whether it's been a short stay or for years. These two-tier silver tables of mine, I have put a buffet of antique silver which add grace and charm to this corner. My indoor plants, ornate china, antique silver, all add vibrancy and elegance to our living space. The handmade upholstery from India in deep and rich colors, luxurious drapes and fabrics all complement our earthy toned furniture. This wall, I have filled it up with sketches, charcoal sketches done by my daughter, and they all are South Asian brides. So this is our small cozy nook, our dining area. This wall is adorned with bone china plates which we have collected over the years. This wooden cabinet holds our silverware, crystal, bone china, which I have elegantly placed, but yet it gives a very relaxed atmosphere. These vintage wooden boxes have been stacked thoughtfully by me. As you can see, there's an assortment of books all around. This clearly reflects the theme that we love or are of interest to us. My little Indian corner, it features all my silver and brass Ganeshas, Lakshmi, Shiva, and a few antique lamps. These are all my blue porcelain, which I have picked up during my travels and my stay in China. These two handmade leather chairs were picked up by us during one of our travels to Sri Lanka, and I have complemented it with some of my antique silver, which gives a timeless personal touch to this particular space. So this narrow passage leads us to the other rooms of our house. This has a cluster of books, paintings, pictures that we have collected over the years. This is my studio. Now this is my shrine, my creative space. I entertain a lot of my clients here because I house my collection. And my journey to fashion started as a passion because of the natural flair that I have for designing and creativity. It all began with designing clothes for myself, then my family, my friends all over the globe, and finally I took a big leap and I went commercial. My expertise are in chicken curry, which is a form of intricate, delicate, traditional hand embroidery from Lucknow, a city in North India. This is our family room. The clear, wide windows add depth to this room and connect us directly with nature. This is another favorite spot of our family, especially my husband and my grandkids. This room, I have done it up with pieces that we have collected during our travels from Far East and Southeast Asia. It gives an eclectic yet a very homely vibe. This vintage hand-woven carpet sits very neatly on this wooden floor, which makes this room very cozy and warm. So this is our room. Small, simple space, yet full of warmth and coziness and comfort. It is an absolute perfect cozy place for us, or a retreat after a day's legwork. This wall, I have placed all the family photos that we cherish, and it gives us a very homely, welcoming, and a personal touch. This is our antique vintage bed made of wood and wrought iron. It adds character to the room, and I've complemented it with delicate bedspread and pillows which have been crafted from Indian textiles. So this is the sliding clear glass door, which once we open, it becomes a part of the patio, becomes a part of our room and connects us directly with nature. Finally, this is our kitchen. Simple, neat, clean, well equipped. And I spend a lot of time here in the kitchen cooking my Indian dishes. And the space is taken over by my daughter, daughter-in-law, and my grandkids during the weekends when they cook or they bake. The highlight of my kitchen is this collection of my magnets. My husband and I have been globetrotting since the last 4 decades. We moved to Singapore in 2018, and this has been our space since then. When we moved here, we were very clear that we did not want to go and live in crowded places or high-rise, and this is exactly what we had in mind. This is approximately a 2,300 square feet ground floor apartment in Park Natura, but it gives a feel of a ground floor. We love this place because of the lush tropical foliage that you see, the frangipanis falling gently all around, the sunshine dances of these vibrant turquoise swimming pool tiles, and the Bukit Batok Nature Park is just across the way, which gives the right tone for serenity and space. It was a pleasure having you over for this home tour. Thanks for visiting. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And in the near future, I would definitely want Zendon team to have a home tour of my Lucknow home in India.